here and talk about the election that's coming up here tomorrow. In particular, I'm concerned about, not so much about the Clinton versus Trump stuff, but there's two big things I'm concerned about. The biggest piece at this point that I'm watching is a complete ignoring of the congressional election that's tied to this as well. The House and Senate makeup in the federal government is actually going to be a huge piece of what happens going forward, regardless of who's president. And of course, we need to remember that the state pieces, governor, the state legislature in Washington, there's the different electoral pieces, little different executive pieces, whether auditor, lieutenant governor, superintendent of public instruction. These elements are actually far more critical to our daily lives than whoever is president. So I kind of want to capture that and reiterate that for those of us, you're unlike me, I've already voted. So, but if you still have a chance, make sure you take those other pieces seriously as well. Additionally, when it comes to, in particular, the presidential campaign, I'm really struck by the rhetoric that's being bantered around. And it's not just Trump versus Clinton, it's Clinton versus Bernie Sanders. It was all the different Republican candidates. Particularly divisive and painful rhetoric to watch. And then as that extrapolates out to, if you spend any time on Facebook anymore, you're watching people, friends basically call each other idiots in the kindest things. I am deeply concerned about how our society, our culture here in the United States is going to evolve, and how we are going to develop any kind of means of collaboration and collaborative work across the house to deal with these really strong challenges that we as a country face. We have some serious issues that we have to tackle, and basically the glorious disrespect and discontent that we are lobbing at each other is not sustainable. It's not functional. And so even after the last election, one of the things I posted on Facebook, which was very interesting, the responses was to my Obama supporters: don't be smug, don't be arrogant, let's try and find ways to work together. And so many people just said, screw you. It's more about winning. It's more about being right. It's more about the moment of that campaign versus the actual work of governance. So there's my thoughts for the day. It'll be interesting to see how things pan out tomorrow. I kind of want to leave you with the thought that a political campaign really isn't about, it's not like sporting events, which, by the way, I should get back to watching the Seahawks game. It's not about winning or losing. It's about ideas. It's about concepts. It's about vision and what we can do together. So with that, let's hope for the best and look for great things to come. So do great things. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Take care.